All right. Yeah.
There was
in the fort.
We were in the fort. There was just
in
a
the
gap.
carbon monoxide free fort.
Yeah. So I just got home and my monoxide detector was going off.
Yeah.
And so 4 very nice Chicago fires came over.
I would say that they were some of the finest.
They were some of the finest.
The city has to offer, or the bravest. I don't know which one's which.
All of them had a great laugh at my fort.
I can just imagine 4 of like the burliest dudes being like, "Hey, fort, cool. Why do you got a fort?" And you're like, "Oh, a girl broke up with me." And they're like, "Okay, pussy.
All right, see you later."
Later, dude.
All right, cool. We're gonna go get some chili.
We're gonna go back to not being sad about anything. For firefighters, and we deal with real things. No.
Oh man, they are currently making fun of me.
Oh yeah, of course.
They are making fun of me.
They are waiting for this to catch on fire just so they can see it again. They just want to come over.
Guys, this is my life.
This is what you do, man.
This is Mike O'Keefe.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Mom. And whoever else.
I hope your mom's watching this.
Oh, she'll definitely watch it.
Sweet.
She'll watch everything I put on there, and then she'll only tell me when she likes it.
Oh, okay.
So
she's probably not gonna like this.
She won't.
She will not like this. She's
No.
already disorganized.
Obama. She'll blame him for some of it.
Yeah.
She's a very staunch conservative, and she will blame Obama for this. She probably.
I know. I'm gonna say right now, I blame Obama. For this.
You should. What happened to you? What happened with your breakup? I'd like to. Has anyone asked you yet?
Some people have asked.
Okay.
I was together for 3 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I was with a girl for about that long too.
And she just decided that she didn't want to do it no more, and
that's weird.
It's okay. And then the day it happened, she left and took some stuff with her, staying at her friend's house, and then she just got, like, last week, basically the first day of the fort, she came and took all her stuff, which included our bed.
Did she see the fort?
No, because I built the fort.
Okay.
After I knew she was coming in the morning, so I left the house for the afternoon.
Good call.
And then she let me know when she was done. And then while she was out, I was out buying stuff for the fort to make the fort.
Awesome.
And
perfect.
And then when she
that's the perfect time to go buy fort supplies.
Is when your girlfriend is taking all of your stuff.
Oh, of course,
all her stuff. But so
your guys' stuff.
Our guys' stuff.
It was y'all's stuff.
Us stuff
for 3 years.
And
so now it's just you in this apartment now.
It's just me for right now.
Oh, that's good.
It's just me. Yeah,
that's real good.
Glad no one else says.
Oh yeah.
Like at least I can say at least the people who come over here for like to hang out or do interviews get to leave.
Oh yeah,
and not pay rent.
I'm so excited to not have to sleep here tonight.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be great. Going back to my one room with. See, I come.
Do you live with your girlfriend?
No. My girlfriend is in East Lansing, Michigan.
Oh.
She's still in school. She has a month left. Then the gloves are coming off, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
You can be building a fort too?
No, of course not.
No. Right.
That'd be a crazy way for. It'd be a crazy reason to break up with somebody. Like, oh, I graduated college. Now you're gone. Is that why she broke up with you? Because she graduated college?
No. Okay. She graduated college well.
Okay, good. Yeah. Good. You're not robbing the cradle. I'm only 24. Everyone thinks I'm so much older.
Yeah.
I'm only 24. She's 26.
Heavy living?
The heaviest living.
Your last name's O'Keefe, so you by law have to look older.
It is. Yeah. I think I do. And then a lot of years of that. A lot of extra years of that.
A lot of
hang tags. A lot of surfing.
A lot of surfing. A lot of namaste and
what I like to do every morning is I open up. First off, I refer to my day as a comedy set. I open up. I give myself the light, usually around 1:55 a.m. I like to be in bed by 2. But no, I like to open up each day with some yogas. And then I surf. And then that's how I live.
Yeah.
Also, I've been drinking for a long time.
You live your life a quarter mile at a time.
I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
I've been on the road for a long time.
I say you're a road dog.
Oh, like a jerk. I just got back from Minneapolis with said girlfriend. Oh, nice hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was great. It's like 3 months in, and for me, it's almost that part where I remember that I've had bad relationships, and then like it's going so well, I'm like, oh, it's your turn to fuck this up now. Like you gotta get ready to mess this up, man, because it's coming. And like I know exactly what's coming in my brain. Like my body is doing that thing where it's like, oh, this shouldn't feel good anymore. You guys should start fighting a lot.
Oh no.
But like, luckily,
But you're not, right?
We're not. We super are not, and she understands too. As of a little behind the curtain or behind the bedsheet. No one gets into stand-up comedy because they love themselves. Unfortunately.
No one's like, I'm so happy I gotta tell everybody. I gotta tell everybody about
that
it.
gotta be the shittiest comedian.
Yeah.
Just come on stage every night. Guys, I gotta tell you what.
Let me tell
it's
you.
going great.
Yeah,
Everything's
I
awesome.
am one well-adjusted human.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be the least. That I would feel very good for that comedian.
Yeah.
I'd love him and respect him. That guy's not getting any fucking laughs. So yeah, and then most of my other relationships, and by most I mean all, have been with people that have almost treated me like a comedy crowd in a weird way. Where like I can always lose it.
They just try to do crowd work with you.
Yeah, well they're always
forced crowd work.
I've only dated bachelorette parties before this current girl.
Bachelorette parties and like guys who got comp tickets from the last.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who called in to the radio show.
Right.
And they're just dating me now. No, like people who weren't 100% on board with me as a person,
right.
And then I have to prove it to them. But this girl, I don't have to prove shit. I don't have to prove shit. It's nice.
Good. That's good.
It's nice.
Yeah. You're not impressing anybody.
Have I ever told you like the impetus for me starting stand-up comedy?
No, let's hear it.
Here's what happened.
I like how you're just setting them up for me.
I will. Because
you set them up and knock them down for me.
I don't shut the fuck up. Especially,
why are you here?
I know, right? Especially in situations like this. Ask anybody whose podcast I've been on, they're like, that O'Keefe. Real chatterbox. And then I'm like, oh, well, don't ask me to be on your talking show, dipshit.
Talking show.
You asked me to be on your talking show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk, bro. I'm about the talking show.
I asked you here in the fort. You're talking in the fort.
I'm talking in the fort. I am a little too rotund around the midsection to sit comfortably, which is why I'm doing this baseball slide.
Yeah, you're like
mermaid on the beach thing. I'm like leaning back on my hand slightly.
You're just doing like a sexy Mike Piazza.
Oh yes, this is Pete Rose.
This is sexy Rose. This is sexy Pete Rose.
Was Mike Piazza the one baseball player you know?
No.
Oh good.
I'm a big baseball guy.
Are you really?
Yeah.
There's a couple high school kids playing down there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get to watch and.
I was driving past and I was like, what these kids are doing?
Yeah,
they just resided that infield. That'll look great come June.
Yeah, it's I've seen some shitty Chicago public school baseball fields. Oh yeah, big time.
You grew up here, right?
Oh yeah. It was good.
Anyway. No, I always loved stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like that block of Comedy Central Presents that was on Friday night.
Yeah.
I was a young man. Ate it up. Always loved it. Got into a band, wrote the lyrics. They started becoming funny. That led to me leaving the band because you can't be hardcore and hilarious.
No one wants to smile at a hardcore show.
Yeah, no one wants the lyrics on the breakdown to be like, so dating is where. What's the deal with Tinder? You guys ever notice when you're at the supermarket? The last part wasn't. Women be shopping. Every time the president says what up,
I don't know why we're doing like why this hardcore band is just George Thorogood as a
one whiskey, one bourbon, and one beer. I like it. That's Thorogood, right?
Probably.
I think it's. I get
that
him.
Sounds about right.
It should be.
Yeah. If it's not, it should be.
Yeah, I'm sure George. Is there a Chicago equivalent to plug that fucker in right now?
Yeah. Real professional.
Real professional. Is there a Chicago equivalent to like an outdoor amphitheater where they basically they bring in like an Eddie Money or
Not
Huey Lewis?
So not necessarily in Chicago, but in the south suburbs. That's like big time. So there's Ribfest, which I saw Huey Lewis in the news at Ribfest.
Of course you did.
While eating ribs, it was the happiest moment of my life.
I want a new ribs.
Yeah.
Was a rib of ribs? I'm the best at song parodies. I really am.
I want a new ribs. I like it. I listen to that.
Yeah, and so like that. Who else plays Ribfest?
Yeah, it'd be
Trick,
like
Cheap Trick play there.
Cheap probably. Yeah, like Eddie Money played. There's like carnival, like big carnivals out in the South Burbs, like, and they'll get like Eddie Money. Like Keanu Reeves' band played once.
What's his band called? It's not
Dog
it's
something, I think.
Oh,
Dog Star.
Three Dog Night, of course.
Yeah,
that's
you know. And then Bacon Brothers have played. A few times.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. That place in Detroit is called. It used to be called Pine Knob, but now it's called DTE. And there used to be a deal. I don't know if it's still going on, but I think if you bring in enough empty cans, you can see Eddie Money for free. Like if you just have 20 cans, there's like you can. Why wouldn't you be able to see Eddie Money?
Yeah,
for 20 cans.
I like to imagine they pay Eddie Money in the cans.
Like this is great, guys. Finally. I
can buy 2 tickets to Paradise with these cans.
Terrible.
Yeah, I can imagine them just like a warehouse of cans, and they're like, all right,
here you go.
All these, and they give them like a couple shopping carts.
It's like a supermarket sweepstakes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you get 2 minutes. As many cans as you can grab.
I'd rather just watch that than see.
Oh fuck yeah! I don't need to see.
Yeah.
Is he Take Me Home Tonight too? Take me home tonight.
Is that? I don't know. We're fucking it up in the 80s department right
now.
I know. That fucking rips.
Take Me Home Tonight is. Take Me Home Tonight is a song, and you probably have stuff like this too, whether it's related to love or anything else. There's a club in Livonia, Michigan called Joey's, and they play Take Me Home Tonight before the shows. So whenever I hear that song in my brain, it's like a Pavlovian response where I immediately get nervous.
Oh, shit.
And I go back to doing open mics as like an 18-year-old. I'm like, this is going to go so bad.
Oh, no.
I'm going to get yelled at so bad. So you never really get yelled at. Good.
So, what's your song that you associate a song with? What's your song you associate relationships with or
I have a couple. Like there's one for each relationship. Like there's a Flogging Molly song that me and this girl used to play. She just got engaged to a guy that's not me, which I'm extremely happy for.
Yeah, good for her.
That was like the girl who I broke up with. That was like my kick in the ass to start doing comedy. I was a freshman in college. I was 18. I was like, okay, I should do this now, right? This is what happens when you're the saddest. You go try making me laugh.
Right.
So yeah, oh man, for $1 million I couldn't tell you the name of the Flogging Molly song that we used to listen to. If I ever leave this world alive, you owe me $1 million now. Fuck you, Dave. That, and then me and this girl who I moved to Chicago for, who I was with for about 2.5 years.
Okay.
Both giant Springsteen fans.
Sure.
So
was Sandy their song or whatever?
Sandy was in there.
Yeah.
I'm on Fire was in there.
Sure.
Yeah. Sandy was definitely in there because she lived like that relationship. God bless her. She's a great gal. She spent a summer in Asbury Park, like right when we started dating. So it was just like this Bruce connection. And when she told me she was going, I was like, yeah, we'll stay together, right? We've been dating for 2 months. It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Like fought the entire time. Came back, fought some more, fought for another year and a half. Like it was almost like starting out in comedy where I was like, oh, we'll fight, but eventually it'll be good. Like, when you go to a bunch of open mics and you eat fat dick every night.
But you learn.
But you learn.
Yeah.
Women aren't like that.
Yeah.
Relationships aren't like that.
Relationships are not eating fat dick.
Relationships are totally not eating fat dick. Unless
that's what you want
unless
in your
that's what you want to be into.
If that's what you want.
Unless you're really into
that, it's eating fat, whatever it is.
Yes.
Basically,
exactly.
it's the bad stuff you don't want.
Yeah. But grinding it out in a situation where the grinding does no good is a really hard thing to get out of. I think. Yeah. Does that make sense?
No. Yeah.
Like
what you feel like with a lot of like long-term relationships is it's like I put so much work into it can't end because I like
you have so much invested. Yeah.
Right, yeah, you've done so much that like sometimes you just can't tell yourself like, okay, this is over.
This is
it because you're like, but look at all this time. Because I mean, I've said it a couple times on here like that. I had basically my entire 20s were 2 big relationships. I was almost married at one point, and I was with her for almost 4 years, and then I was just with this ex for 3 years.
Wow.
And I was like, I was single for like a year between them.
What was that year like of being
just
single?
being a shitty asshole.
Yeah.
Just being a total shitty asshole. And not shitty asshole, but just my idea of like being single, I had no idea of that because from the time I was 19 till I was like 22 or whatever, I was dating this girl.
Yeah.
And so I had no semblance of like being single in my 20s. So I'm like, I gotta go to bars and smooth talk to ladies.
Yeah.
And hey, I will say, I have a little bit of game. It worked a little bit.
You're a very charming, easy to talk to guy.
Thanks, bud.
No problem.
I'm picking this guy up. That point in time, I definitely don't envy that time. And I was like, I'm looking at being single now in a way different light than I did back then, because it was kind of like I was just thrown right into it, you know. And now it's like
know how to do it.
Right. So now I'm just doing the same thing, which is to live in a fort.
That's totally normal.
Yeah. So
I think this is like the most brilliant way to deal with something like this.
Thanks, man.
It's the most constructive way to be like, fuck it.
Yeah, and it was just
you're not homeless.
No, it makes me happy.
It's fun.
It's a little happy pod.
And you're doing a project to get yourself out of it.
I've been keeping myself busy.
Really good. That's the point. That's what you shouldn't be doing. I was lucky enough when this last relationship ended. It's like the fighting just got too much. So much, very much, way too much.
All of the much.
Yeah, like my nose doesn't work right. I'll just say that. I don't want to say anyone did anything, but my nose doesn't work right anymore. You can put 2 and 2 together. Like I was lucky enough to have a ton of road work set up.
Right.
So I was able to go out and just really get into my work.
Right.
The same way you're doing this.
Yeah.
And I got so much more perspective on what I was doing on stage and what I needed to be doing as a comedian. I think you're doing a great job of figuring that out for yourself. Yeah. And the way you explained the metaphor for the fort to me, kind of like going back.
Yeah.
I got super into professional wrestling after this last break,
right.
Which I was always into. I never really stopped, but I got way more.
You get passionate about something.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And I mean, and I think because with stand-up, it had gotten where towards the end of our relationship was when I had gotten more serious about stand-up. So I was trying to do that. I was almost trying to live like not live like a single guy, but I was trying to do as much as possible stand-up wise. Hold on, I better answer.
Perfect. You go for it.
Hello?
This is landlord related.
Hello?
I'm gonna read my dates while you're doing this.
Oh, okay. I'll let him in real quick. All right, thanks.
Did you need to go let a guy in? Or?
Yeah, I gotta let the guy in.
All right. I was about to plug my dates. Keep going.
I'm gonna go get the gas. Let the gas guy in. You plug your dates.
I'll plug my dates. When's this going up?
Tomorrow.
All right. I don't have any shows between now and then. Hello, world. This Thursday, I'll be in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, at some casino. Friday, I have off. Saturday, Dublin Pub in Duluth, Minnesota. April 17th, 18th, and 19th, I'll be at the Comedy Attic in Bloomington, Indiana, with Sean Patton. Oh, you're back?
There's no one out there.
There's no one out there.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut some of this. Don't cut my dates though. Those are very important dates.
Dates.
I got my next 2 weeks in. So that's good. Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, this Thursday.
Sounds great.
That's so far north. It's so far north.
All the way.
It's basically Canada.
Yeah.
It's so far up there.
I remember being in bands and driving up to like Wausau, Wisconsin. And being
Wausau,
like,
Wisconsin.
I am closer to not America than I am to America.
Well, growing up in metropolitan Detroit, that's always...
Yeah.
It's closer for me to go to... From my house, it's way closer to go to Canada than here.
Right.
Half hour, Canada.
Yeah. Boom.
More...
Freedom.
More is there, though?
Yes.
I don't know. They have pizza at McDonald's there.
That's great. So, you know.
Is it?
But is it really?
Is it? Is it?
Is it?
Is it? Is it?
Who turned this off already? You feel good?
I feel good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel good about
I
it.
feel good about it. I said all my stuff.
Good. I'm glad you got to come and do this.
Me too, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Michael Keith.
Phone home.
Phone home.
I'm doing y'all's show next month.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be
come
good.
to that.
May
May 20. Did you do that for May 10th? No, May 26th. Yeah.
May 26th.
No, May 24th.
May 24th.
May 24th.
Weekend after that.
No one's watching this.
Thank you so much.
All right.